Okay everybody, this is the complete transformation process for deluxe class Terran Twitch figure. Just a reminder, it's only the transformation process. The review is separately uploaded, and this is also going to be a tutorial, so I hope it helps you out because she can be quite fiddly, and indeed some things do pop off. So if you're watching this and it happens and then it happens to you, hopefully this will reassure you at the same time. Right, let's start off by taking her chest sort of cavity, lifting this right up and bringing it up and over the head like so. At the same time, then we're not going to all the way up just yet. You can take this part down from the chest, and then you can start to angle in the shoulders just ever so slightly like that. Then you can take the bicep swivel joint and turn that upside down, so you've got this bit on the outside. So the same thing again is bring that joint over. You're looking to then swivel that, and we're not going to fully click these in just yet. I've just pushed them into position because these are on ball and socket, so these can be again really sort of quite fiddly. Let's leave them there. However, now you should be able to bring this all the way up like so. So that's the way it should be looking. Now if you take your legs, and this is the awkward bit, because what you need to do, in fact, let's shift this out of the way, completely out of the way, bring that there. What you need to do is you need to turn like so, turn that out, and sometimes when you do this, the ball, in fact I'll show you, that might happen. If that happens, don't worry about it at all, just pop it straight back on. Now what we're going to do, we're going to push that out, and we're going to turn the foot, I'm pretty sure it's that way, and we're going to turn that there. Yes, it is. The foot is going that way, so the toes are pointing down, and the reason for that is these tabs here either side of the hips are going to tab into the bottom of the foot. So we're going to fold this over like so. This is going to, as I say, tab into this bit here. So I'm going to put that underneath, fold this under. Just give me a second so I can see what I'm doing. We're coming underneath. Right, so we've got one tab there which is going to go into the back of the forearm. We've got the other tab which is going to go into the foot like so. You just saw that one, so I'd say get the foot one in first and then line that up. Once you've done that, you can fold out the feet, and then that's that side done. Repeat the same process on this side, and again it can be quite fiddly. That's going to tab into the wing, onto the side, everywhere. There's so many parts for this to tab in, so they've made it, in my opinion, quite tricky, and indeed in some cases perhaps overly fiddly. Maybe, as I've said in the review, it's because it's quite a hollow figure, and they've just overcompensated, trying to make sure that it stays together better than what it actually does. I've tapped the forearm in there, I've folded that over there. I'm again correcting this if it's fell out. You can also tab that in just about under the wing as well, I think. Oh no, it'll rest there, no problem underneath there. Make sure you've got the feet in. The feet's the most important part underneath. Then you can take the two wings, bring them down sort of in line. I've popped that out, see, loads of things pop out. Bring them down together, tab that in, and then the final two tabs are going into there, them two tabs into that. So as you can see, quite, in honesty, a tricky little transformation for what I would think is a toy aimed at a younger demographic. This is now going to slot. This is how you can tell it's not all the way back, because this will now not, this will take its time in slotting in there. So if you're not all the way back, as in, oh, now I've knocked that out. If you're not fully stretched out, this won't fit in there like so, and then you can straighten that up. There we go. That's what you're looking at, and of course that's just popped out, so I need to tab it back in, and there we go, guys. After a lot of messing around, there is the alternate mode for Terran Twitch. Right then, let's take her back to her robot mode. So first and foremost, don't forget to separate this from there completely. I would then say just fold these over again so you don't forget that. And now it's just a case of untabbing everything. So untab the yellow tabs in there. When I did that, the feet automatically came off that as well. So what I'd say to do now is just fold out at the knees. And then what we'll do, this is where it can get, I suppose, a little bit tricky. You need to pretty much make sure the turquoise part stays on there, and you can spin the rest of the leg around and then correct the orientation. So what I mean by that is if you don't really hold on to the turquoise part, you can turn this and it will just pop off because it's just on a ball and socket. Right, once you've done that, you can close these back up into the shins, and of course you can bring the feet down. Right, let's separate the arms here. These aren't really tabbed together, but they're hidden and tucked under there. So make sure you pull them right the way out, tuck that in there, bring the chest down, bring the head over as well. You can then, if you want to, turn these up. I prefer them up like so, obviously, and then we can bring these up, separate like so. These are ball and sockets, so again, carefully bring them out and then just angle these. Oh, see, everything kind of pops out for me. You can angle it however you want. Some people have it angled down, but what you need to do is bring this down so this tabs in there. There we go. And then you can turn them out, and that's the look that I was going for before I pulled them completely off. Oh no, correct the orientation of the arms like so. So the biceps at the front, and of course you've hidden the rest of the feet behind there. You could also, if you wanted to, no you can't, keep it up there, keep it up there. It's way better up there, out of the way. I'm glad I corrected that at the end before I went and did it. Right, there we go. Let's get her to stand up. Hope this helps you out, guys. Anyway, take care.